The Jackson Park Highlands is one of those South Side neighborhoods where if you already know about it, you know it is amazing. But if you don't know about it, let me tell you, it is remarkable. Filled with surprises, built by as many as 75 different architects who created wonderful houses on every block, including this real treasure, this red brick California style house with gorgeous detailing in the windows, absolutely stunning. And look at this magnificent doorway. You know if it looks this good just in the doorway, it's going to be even better inside. So like I said, there's a lot to see when you get past that front door. You come into this beautiful mission-style foyer with curves in the ceilings, arches over the doorways, big cutouts for niches for doors and windows. The foyer opens into 3 rooms: a library, living room, and dining room. And they have a lot of those details as well. The curves, the arches. They've got beautiful floors. There's slate here. It's wood, mostly restored in the other 3 rooms. And then you've got a beautiful fireplace in the living room, tile work, and then there are beamed ceilings in the living and dining that are just magnificent. They look like something out of one of the California missions. So you've got this beautiful California feeling here in an L shape, and that all faces out to something even better. You come out to this beautiful walled courtyard, surrounded on 4 sides by original brick, the garage, the garden wall, and 2 sides of the house. And the house has this great breezeway that runs along one side with tapering columns and then terrific twisted brick columns right at one of the entrances. Really a unique feature of the house. This courtyard is what attracted C. Cole Dillon and her husband to buy the house a few years ago, and you told me why this was so interesting to you.
This house was so interesting because we relocated from California, and this is a quintessential California house, indoor-outdoor living.
Oh, I can see the indoor-outdoor feeling because we all spill out into this courtyard. You also told me that in California you couldn't afford a house like this, right?
That's right.
So welcome to Chicago.
Thank you, and welcome to the wonderful architecture.
Well, you did some wonderful things. This is a beautiful look, but I understand that it did not look so great when you got here.
That's right. There had been a fire in the house, and the whole back half of the house, the dining room and the kitchen, was burned down to the studs, as well as the rooms above and the rooms below. You had to restore all that. I think you also restored 5 bathrooms while doing that. Brand new kitchen. And then in the dining room, it's interesting that you had to restore it because the ceiling looks just like what we have in the living room. That beautiful mission ceiling, that's all new? That is all new. The ceiling was burned in the fire, and it was charred. So what we did was seal off the burn part, and then we restored the ceiling stick by stick.
Oh, that's wonderful. So then what you end up with is that beautiful ceiling in 3 places. You use the living room as a model, right? You have the living and dining, and then it's also in the basement. It's amazing to see that quality of ceiling in the basement above something else really remarkable, that beautiful green terrazzo floor. Great fireplace at the end. That's a lot for a basement.
That's right, and we understand that the original purpose of having that floor in the basement was the house was built by a railroad executive who wanted to have ballroom dancing in the basement, and that's what the floor served the purpose for.
On the second floor of the house, you have 4 bedrooms, 2 pairs of 2. The back 2 are the ones that were restored after the fire. They share 2 baths. And then toward the front of the house, there are 2 larger bedrooms. They share a very large bath that, again, was redone. Big master bath with a nice tub. All of the bedrooms have windows all around so you can catch the breezes, which would have been important in the 20s when there wasn't air conditioning. And then when you get to the master bedroom, you've got a great setup for cross ventilation with the windows and with these terrific French doors to a Juliet balcony. So you can come out here from the master and you're looking out over tile roofs, your brick, this beautiful courtyard with the fountains and the columns. You know, when you've got all this, who needs California?